Enchanting, whimsical, artist Gina Bella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions. Expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay, her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Gina Bella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Gina Bella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-857-5444.
Good evening. Hi, I'm Gina Bella, and welcome to my show this Thursday night. I'm so glad that you're here. And please don't mind my voice. Something's happening to it. I don't know what it is, but don't mind it. Anyway, tonight it's going to be all about ringing in the new year almost with just positiveness and positive quotes and things like that. We're going to sip champagne, my favorite. So I'm going to sip and scroll. Try saying that fast 3 times, especially after a couple glasses of champagne. So for most of you who know me, my memory is hard. So I wrote down a little something to just kind of open this up with. So let me read this for you. And I just want to kind of maybe have a little input here and there with you guys if you'd like. So right now, I just have one question. How is it already 2023? Like, how did the time go by so quickly? I don't understand. It feels like only yesterday that we were living vicariously through whatever. And as we get ready to do it all over again in just a few days, I happen to think it might also be a good time to briefly reflect on this past year. Applaud the victories and milestones that you've reached. Put aside the heartaches and your disappointments that have been in 2022, and there were many for a lot of people. It's a new freaking year approaching, so we need to look at this with happiness and cheers. A fresh start, exactly right where you are today. And let's think of our resolutions. For the year ahead in 2023, forge ahead with gusto and positivity. That is for you. That is for me. That is for everybody listening. And always look on the bright side. No matter what the situation is, look on your bright side. And to help inspire you for 2023, that's fast approaching, I gathered a little list of Happy New Year quotes. And these will be good for you for Instagrammable things or TikTok quotes or however you want to put your stuff out there. So you can borrow them and use them, and they're not from me, they're from people, and you'll see. So take a listen to these quotes, write them down. Some are really, really good. Some are about life, love, and just starting over. You'll be amazed and inspired at the power that these little quotes can hold. Just embrace them and pick out the ones that resonate with you. So these little words can be encouragement to you. You may need a fresh start in your personal life or in your work life. So just listen and apply them. Anyway, so that's a little something there. And what I'm going to do, all of our dreams can come true. You just have to believe and have that positive attitude. So as I go along, I'm going to just mix up some of this paint. It's watercolor. So I'm going to add some watercolor to my paper. I love watercolor. And then I'm going to let that paper dry. And then as I go along, I'm going to just do like just little designs that I could put words and phrases over the watercolor scribbles that I'm doing. Watercolor is really fun. I don't know if you've ever used it before, but it can be really, really beautiful. So I'm just using this blue to just mark my little area here. I'm gonna rinse that one out. Then I'm gonna do another color underneath that. This is like a little burnt orange, very lightly. Gonna do that just for some words. Then I'm gonna put on the paper. Burnt orange turns into the yellow, mixing it together. So anyway, the positive quotes that I have that I'm gonna read as I do this. The first one, the beginning is the most important part of the work. And that was from Plato. That one was cool. Another one, you are never too old to reinvent yourself. That was from Steve Harvey. That man's amazing. I love that man. What about this one? The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Socrates. So there's so many amazing quotes out there that you can just be inspired with. Okay, so I'm going to just start with those. Let me take some of this, put a little bit of this down. This is some of the ink, and dip it in the water. And this ink turns into, it could turn into like the watercolor as well. The ink for the calligraphy. So this is Sip and Scroll. And I do classes of sipping and scrolling, or sipping and scripting, however you want to say it. It's really fun to do that. Getting all your friends together just to go ahead and sip your favorite cocktail and just draw and just do journaling and things like that. It's really fun to do that. So this is still drying a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and start. You'll never get bored when you try something new. There's really no limit what you can do. Do you know who said that? It rhymes. Dr. Seuss. Love Dr. Seuss. Grew up with Dr. Seuss. He's amazing. Kindness, kindness, kindness. I want to make a New Year's prayer, not a resolution. I'm praying for courage. That was from Susan Sontag. So I'm going to go ahead, and I love that word, kindness. That's like hashtag kindness. So in the blue, it's pretty dry. I'm going to go ahead and use, let's see, I'm going to use the orange. And I'm going to write the word kindness. So that word should resonate with so many people. We need more love and more kindness in our life. All right, I'm going to start with the top part. Sip and scroll. This is really fun to do. It just flows when you do the lettering. You always want to make sure you hold your little bottles of ink though, because you don't want it to ever fall over. Kindness, that's what I'm writing. And you can make this as just general or as decorative as you possibly would like. You can add little elements to it. It's endless in what you can do with lettering. Okay. Okay, there's my word kindness. I'm not going to lift it up for you guys yet. And what you can do, I mean, I could probably use this instead of switching out another pen, but you can add like little elements to it to make it very like creative and artistic. Just like cute little things to it. You can add flowers to it, whatever you like. And then once this dries, if you're interested in adding to that, you can always add different colors to it as well. So there's my word kindness. And I think it came out pretty fun. So I'll stop there with that. Just rinse out my nib here because I'm going to switch colors. My next one, with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. That was from Eleanor Roosevelt. So this word, I think, I'm going to write it in blue, is strength. We all want to have strength for the new year coming. We all need strength to just deal with what life will throw us. 2022 was rough for many. Our strength brought us through. So that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to write the word strength to embody our minds and just have a reminder that we all need to have strength to deal with everything. Okay. So that one is on there as well. So kindness and strength. Those two things, very important, especially kindness. If we show kindness, especially to people who maybe aren't so kind in life, it'll bring us to a place where maybe they'll change their mindset. Maybe. But it's always good to just give of yourself and love others and put yourself second, put other people first. Cheers to that. Champagne, my drink of choice. The magic in new beginnings is truly the most powerful of them all. Josiah Martin said that. We can write new beginnings on here because it's a new year. Let me see, purple, pretty purple. And for time's sake, I'm not changing out the nibs for the calligraphy pen. Normally I would do that or have a lot going, but for time's sake, because it's a 30-minute show, I'm just keeping one, and I could always add to it with different ones later. Okay, new beginnings. I love new beginnings. It's always a fresh start. My resolution this year is to just roll with whatever comes my way. That's my resolution this year. That's one of them. That's one of them. I would love to know yours. So if you want to write into me, that would be great. You can always reach me on my email, livinglifeartfully@gmail.com. Or if you subscribe to my email list on my website, which is livinglifeartfully.com, scroll down to the bottom and plug yourself in with my email. I will definitely send you a little something. So just mention the Brooklyn Cafe and I will respond. And if you ever have questions or things like that, if you want a champagne tour of my artwork over here at the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery Studio, I would love to do that with you. We'll sip champagne and we'll laugh, and I'll show you all my pieces that I have here. And if you'd like to purchase, fine, no obligation. If no purchase is made, that's fine. We'll just be quick, fast friends. It's always nice to meet new people and have friends. Everybody needs somebody added to their tribe, somebody good, like-minded people. So anybody who likes art, just hit me up, email me, call me, 954-857-5444. You could text me. I would be happy to just show you around and my pieces. And if you can't make it because you're too far away, I will send you the pieces that are not in my on my website yet. So they make great gifts. So just let me know. So let me finish this here. My New Beginnings. New beginnings. Wonderful. Everybody needs a new beginning. A fresh start. Remember, start where you're at. I know I've said that before, but I really can't even tell you enough. You don't have to prep. Just start where you're at. That's all it takes. Tomorrow is the first blank page. Yeah, I guess. Of a 365 page book. Write a good one. That's from Brad Paisley. Let's see. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. That is so sure. Thomas Jefferson wrote that one. This is from Blue Eyes. The best is yet to come. Frank Sinatra. Please believe that. The best is yet to come. Hang in there. It may be rough, but just hang in there. We want you here. We need you here. People need you. So just have the strength and just hang in there and have people around you if you need people around you. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. That's a good one. You're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. C.S. Lewis. C.S., I totally agree with you. Set a goal and dream another dream and make it come true. Believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. Don't let anything hinder your thoughts of you're not good enough or you don't know enough, because we can all do whatever we want to accomplish. Every day is a new start. Every day you wake up, you can choose to live in the past, or you can choose to forge ahead and just do it and be great as you possibly can, because we're all unique. We all have gifts. Everybody's got a gift. You just have to find it if you don't know what it is. The next one, it says, listen, I wish I could tell you it gets better, but it doesn't get better. You get better. True. Truth in that. Joan Rivers. You get better. Be yourself. Don't be like anybody else. Just be you. And you're going to soar to huge heights. Just be you. Just do you. Be proud of who you are and what you can accomplish. It's never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. Be what you want to be. Be in the job that you love. Do what makes you passionate. Find that passion in your soul and just go with what you love. Don't be in a job that you hate. Try something new. There's so many opportunities out there that you can go for. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Every moment is a fresh beginning. T.S. Eliot. I think I read that one. I don't know where I'm going from here, but I promise, this is so me, I promise it won't be boring. My life is not boring, to say the least. It is not. There's not one day I can sit back and say, oh, I'm so bored, because I'm not. Nothing bores me. My life is not boring. Make your life exciting and not boring. That was from David Bowie. Having a second chance makes you want to work even harder. That is so true. Every day you wake up, it's another day. It's another chance, no matter what. That's from Tia Mowry. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Mother Teresa. What a beautiful woman. Well, I like this one because I like the first word. Cheers to a new year and another chance for us to get it right. Oprah Winfrey. Even if you have screwed up in the past, don't worry about it. Tomorrow's another day. You're going to get it right. And if it's not tomorrow that you're getting it right, it's going to be the next time. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt, I think I read that one. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. Buddha, begin again. That's the next word. I'm going to write begin again because every day it's almost like new beginning. So begin again. Okay, begin again. Take those words to heart. They mean so much. You can do so much in your life. You just have to believe. So I'm going to go to another page. Let me take this out real quick while this dries. Going to put it here for now. Don't think there are no second chances. There are. Life always offers you a second chance. Guess what it's called? It's called tomorrow. Tomorrow's your second chance to do better than you did today, to accomplish something different than you did today. That's from Nicholas Sparks. Oh yes, this is the good one. Somebody said this to me, not recently, not too long ago, actually, is what I meant. And I love this because this is so me. And somebody brought this to my attention, and I thought, oh, yeah, that's me. She leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. Kate Spade. Love Kate Spade. This one's great. This is from Edna from The Incredibles. I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. That one is so cool. I love that. I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. I think I'm going to make a huge painting with something like that implemented, with that saying implemented in it, because it's so cool. The future depends on what you do today. Gandhi. You can get excited about the future because the past won't mind. That's from Hilary DiPiano. And if I'm saying these names a little off, please forgive me. Each day is a new beginning, the chance to do it with what should be done and not to be seen as simply another day to put in time. Catherine Pulsifer. The object of a new year is not that we should have a new year. It is that we should have a new soul. So true. Get it in your soul of just being different. Being giving and loving and nurturing and, not just for others, but for yourself. Your self adoration. Adore yourself. Adore yourself. Like who you are, and you will soar to new heights. Doors will be opened in your mind of new possibilities once you start to adore who you are and really like who you are. This one was from Gilbert Chesterton. Never underestimate the power you have to take your life in a new direction. That's from Germany, Kent. Let's see. Let me try pink. And what I'm going to write on here is new directions, because that's where we want to go. We don't really want to stay in the same old, same old. We want newness. We want beautiful changes. New beginnings. Okay. Love it. New beginnings. What I like to do sometimes when I go live on Facebook, I like to, just go live and start scripting, and people will write in and have me write their names and things like that. It's a lot of fun. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide you're not going to stay where you are. J.P. Morgan. Nice. I did then what I know how to do. Now that I know better, I do better. Maya Angelou. She's great. It's not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. William Shakespeare. Be willing to be a beginner every single morning. Meister Eckhart. You don't have to see the whole staircase just to take the first step. Martin Luther King. That's great. And for that one, I'm going to write the word vision, because visions are exactly what he had. Great man. Great man. Visions. And with these words and these little phrases that I'm writing, I'm going to make some art out of them. So if you're interested in getting what I have done on here and you want me to write you something, please write to me. Please write in. Subscribe to my email and write in there. You can subscribe. LivingLifeArtfully.com is my website. You can email me, livinglifeartfully@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to script and sip you something. So write to me. I will make you something and send it in the mail. I love you guys. Have a happy and safe New Year's. Thank you for being with me, and I will see you next year in 2023. Cheers.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Living Life Artfully with artist Gina Bella. We hope you're left feeling inspired and creative. If you would like to contact Gina for a personalized tour or for more information on her artwork and classes, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or call